step out of the car and put your hands where I can see them. I'm like, okay. So I step out of the car and I put my hands up. And he's like slowly back towards me, and he like turns me around. He doesn't handcuff me, turns me around. Is this your car? And I was like, yes, sir. This is my car. I was driving my Dodge Dakota at the time. We have a murder suspect that has the same exact truck as you.
Oh, shit.
Cup to cup. You're the mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That voice. Ooh, man, Lady Gaga doesn't have shit on you.
Yo, that actually sounded pretty good. I'm impressed.
I have a good deep voice, unlike when I was a kid and I was in all county chorus as a soprano.
I know you mentioned this before. I don't know what a soprano is. I'm really stupid when it comes to music.
Soprano's like...
It's a HBO show.
It's also that. It's also like the high... It's like fucking Mariah Carey octane. Like...
That was you?
You can sing the highest. Yeah. And I remember my chorus teacher come up to me one day. She's like, Kevin, do you mind if I see you after chorus practice? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, she's going to tell me I'm awesome because I was fucking awesome. And she was like, you know you're one of my best sopranos. And I was like, I know. I'm pretty awesome. And she was like, one day that might change, though.
Your balls might drop.
Like, it blew my brain away. I was like, what are you saying to me? I will always be an amazing singer like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. And she was just like, one day your voice might change. And that doesn't mean you can't be a good singer. You know, you just you might have to just switch, you know, where you are in the chorus. And I was like, well, that's not happening to me now.
All I'm picturing is like you saying this in a high voice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the highest voice.
This isn't happening now. Oh wow!
I'm a real boy.
I would have never guessed if you put all five of us in a room. I would have never thought you were the high like singer soprano.
Oh yeah.
No man.
It would have been Chris, I think. But anyway, yeah,
I could see that.
yeah, not. Nah, Jose had a beard when he was like 7, so
he was growing chest hair at 4.
Yeah. All right, Kev.
Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Cup, episode number 8. Got my boy Chase here.
Yo,
that was loud. Nice. I like it.
That's what I do.
My
man.
boy Jason is here as well.
Hey.
Hiya. We got a lot in store for you today. We're going to kind of do some Christmas stuff. I'm really excited about it. I'm not the Grinch. I'm super excited.
He's not excited at all. You can hear it in his voice.
Looking forward to this Leo bracket.
Ooh, buddy.
Down to it.
Yeah, we all agree we're going to knock out both matchups so we can get to the final 2, right?
Both. Knock them both out.
Yeah. Haven't we been doing 2 every time?
He just doesn't pay attention.
No, but I wanted to make sure.
Cool, Jason. I wish you would start paying attention to the show more.
Like not put down the same movie twice in the rundown?
Yeah. The Departed versus The Departed. I was like, well, I know which one Jason wants to win.
It was awesome. I fucked up. Sorry. I get that.
No, I fixed it for you. I got you, baby.
Chase, are you doing
Yes.
4 Christmases this year?
We are doing 2, possibly 3. So yeah, man, that's
an off year for you.
Yeah. My parents are out of town. My brother's out of town. So yeah, my sister's not coming into town. So that knocks a couple off there.
Wait, so which 4 Christmases do you do normally?
I was gonna save that for later in the show.
No spoilers.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Think about this when you say that. Give me the max amount of Christmases you've done in 1 year.
I was going to save that for later as well.
Yes! I'm so excited for your misery.
Damn, what part of this show am I not seeing that you're going to do all this shit?
Why don't you wait and find out? It's the part that says, Kevin, hold your damn horses.
Kev, you got any good plans?
Yeah, man. I'm super excited about that. There's such a joy in my life on Christmas Day when those little kids walk out and see these presents. That's all I'm looking forward to, really. We're staying in town. We decided a couple years back, instead of doing the traveling thing back to her parents, to my parents, that we're going to start our own kind of family tradition. And then if we do travel somewhere, it'll make it something special, you know? Because it's kind of like what I did as a kid. You know, we would stay home, but every now and again, we'd be like, why don't we go do grandma and grandpa's for Christmas, or, you know, go here for Christmas, my aunt and uncle. So that's kind of what we're doing. And yeah, man, that's we're going to do our family thing. I'm super hyped though.
So I secretly take notes when you talk about like parenting stuff.
Oh,
and
I like it.
Two of the notes I've taken down in my past. The first one was during a Packer game. I don't know if it was a playoff game or whatnot, but I kind of screamed, and the baby, I think it was Avery was sleeping. And you're like, no, be loud. I want her to get used to this right away. It's gonna help her sleep. I was like, nope. Putting a note down for that one. And then another one was the making your holiday for, like, just basically saying, fuck off. This is our holiday. If you want to be part of it, come to our house. I know you did it in a nicer way, but
yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
it was like that.
It was a nice email to everybody. Guys, you're coming to my house or you're not seeing me at all.
I thought my mom, and I know my mom is like one of the top listeners of the show, but I thought she would take that a little harder than she did, but she was very understanding about that. Like, because we would go visit her every other year since me and Erica have been together. I would go to her house one year, or her parents' house one year, and we'd go to my parents one year. But I was like, no, we're going to start our own thing now that we got our family. And my mom was like, okay, that's fine. Like, not like, okay, that's fine. Like, yeah, whatever. It was more like, yeah, I understand that. I was like, all right, let's go.
Nice. That makes it easier.
Yeah.
Definitely. Speaking of your mom, I threw down 3 of our fans when we asked what was their worst Christmas gift they've ever gotten. Your mom was one of the 3 I picked out. She got an alarm clock as one of her worst.
I must have missed that.
Did you give her that alarm clock?
No. I know that my parents have, like, you ever seen that on Facebook? It's like you're a 90s kid if you have like one of these alarm clocks.
The brown one.
Yes.
Yeah. My parents, they may have upgraded since then, but they had that thing forever.
My mom.
Forever and ever. So I don't know if that's the one she's talking about. Probably not, but
It can't be the worst Christmas gift if that's the same alarm clock she's had for 20 years. That's a pretty damn good gift.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I think, is this your sister-in-law, Sarah Smith?
It's my cousin. Cuzzo.
So I don't know what this is, so I'm hoping you can tell me. She said she got, maybe you got this as well. Grandma gave the Oreo cookie stuffed pickles one year.
Yeah. She
said that you guys all look so happy in the pic, but the thing was just plain weird. She says parentheses dolls. What the hell is this?
Yeah, I'd never got any of those from Grandma. It sounds gross, but also intriguing at the same time. Like, I want to try it. I love pickles, and you know, if you put some chocolate on it, I'm sure it might taste all right. You know, who knows? Or it could be absolutely disgusting.
I don't think this is going to be good no matter what you do with it.
I'd try it.
I mean, I try it. I'm not looking forward to it. Paul said he got one can of boiled peanuts.
What the hell did you do to deserve that?
Maybe he loves boiled peanuts.
No, he wasn't happy when he wrote this.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I laughed my ass off when I read that, because that's someone that was like, shit, I didn't get him something, or shit, I need to get him one more thing. Just wrap this up. Let's go.
As a good Southern boy, I do like some boiled peanuts.
I mean, yeah, but I don't get canned boiled peanuts. We're in the South, man. You can get boiled peanuts anywhere.
At any corner store, or any corner, yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't know if I've ever even had boiled peanuts from the can. That sounds disgusting.
And I don't think I will.
My mom has got a can of boiled peanuts and then cooked them, and I had them that way. So that's the closest that I've ever had.
And?
Yeah.
Tasted like normal boiled peanuts.
I find that hard to believe.
Me too.
I don't know, man. I think a lot of people do it this way. You don't know about it.
Nope.
Okay.
I refuse to believe that.
Yep.
Turning the eye. Let's move to the movie bracket.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Woo! All right, man. Here we go. We're in the Final Four, baby. The thing that FSU just missed out on in basketball last year. So
Damn. The unnecessary.
Let's bring us up and then take us down.
Yeah,
right.
But we're going this year. How about that?
Let's go,
finish- There we
baby.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
So we got Wolf of Wall Street versus Gangs of New York. What is that? That's a 2 versus a 6. And then we have The Departed versus Django Unchained. So that's a 1 versus a 4. So we really only had one upset to the Final Four, because we have the 1, the 2, and the 4 seed. So the only seed that got upset to the Final Four was Blood Diamond. Yeah, Blood Diamond. Sorry, my mind's
It was
in the Christmas area right now.
It was a terrible movie. That's okay.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
I don't know about
I'm
all
kidding.
that now, man.
I'm kidding.
Come on.
Are you talking about?
Blood
Talking
Diamond.
about Blood Diamond.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
it
Chill.
was cute.
It was good. It was a good movie. It just wasn't a 3 seed. Let's, obviously, since it didn't make the Final Four. So
I'm just gonna ask you guys, who wants to take the first stab at Wolf of Wall Street versus Gangs of New York?
I'll take it.
All right.
It doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
gonna. We both know how this is going.
So Gangs of New York is a great movie, despite Cameron Diaz. We've discussed it many times because it's had some close matchups. I think probably the closest matchups of the Final Four, I think, have been involving Gangs of New York. Great movie, great performances outside of Cameron Diaz, and great directing. Wolf of Wall Street, man, I just don't see how you can take Gangs of New York over Wolf of Wall Street. That movie had me dying the entire movie. I mean, just the story's hilarious. Leo is hilarious. Jonah Hill is great. I mean, that movie's amazing. Margot Robbie, come on.
You guys are all right. I'm gonna preference this right. I'm gonna preface this right away. You guys are gonna pick the same movie, so that's gonna be boring as fuck. But
Sorry.
let's say our girl Diaz wasn't in this movie. Could it have beaten Wolf of Wall Street?
Well, I mean, it depends on who
replaces
you
her?
replace it. Yeah.
Is she being replaced by like Lucy Liu? Then no.
What if we replace her with? Why does it have to be Lucy Liu? Jesus.
I know how he
know,
feels
'cause
about Lucy Liu now.
Yeah. Let's say we replace her with I'm terrible with the names. The girl from Wolf of Wall Street.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, because she played a pretty badass character in what is it?
Yeah, but this is a totally different role than that. I mean,
yeah, but she
What
can
if
play
it
it like
was Scarlett Johansson?
no.
No, I don't.
What
I
if it
don't
was
see her.
ScarJo? Wait, what's that girl you like so much, Jason?
Natalie Portman?
What if it was Natalie Portman?
Ooh, still no. I just don't think she fits this role.
Okay. All
What if
right.
it's Lady
This
Gaga?
is a tough role. Hell no.
What? All right. So maybe the role is just terrible, and no one can ever.
No,
actually be it.
it's a good role. It's just it's a tough role to fill, man. It's not. I don't think many actresses could have pulled that role off. And
So are we
Cameron
being
Diaz,
harsh on Cameron Diaz? In it?
maybe a little bit, but I mean, she was really fucking bad.
She was terrible. Yeah.
Like other actresses could have done better, but that's not saying they would have done great.
Yeah.
Kevin.
For me, it's not close. I know I say that. I feel like I go back and I listen to all of our shows multiple times. I just feel like half the movies I say. For me, it's not really close.
That's the opposite of me because every time I feel like I'm like, man, this is so close.
Closer than the experts predict or whatever you say. I don't even remember what it is. But I mean, like Chase said, Gangs of New York is an awesome movie. Daniel Day-Lewis, his role in that is one of my favorite roles in all of movies.
Mm-hmm.
But Wolf of Wall Street, in my opinion, is like one of the best movies of all time. Like it's really, really good. I enjoy it. It's fun. It doesn't hold back, and that's what I like about it. Like everything is like, I mean, obviously this isn't something you're gonna go watch with your kids, but like it tells a beautiful story, and I mean, it's so fucking funny, and it's so well directed. It's so well acted. So, in my opinion, Wolf of Wall Street blows it out.
And again, going back to the Cameron Diaz thing, there's no one in Wolf of Wall Street where I'm like, man, that was just not a good acting job or a
Right.
good role for them. Like everyone fit their role perfectly and did a great job.
Like Jonah Hill killed it.
Killed it. Killed it.
Yeah.
You guys are gay.
We're not gay, bro. If it's good, it's good. We're not gonna lie to you
Also,
about it. What do you want us to say? Like, well, let's just disagree to disagree. Like,
I don't
it's
mean gay as a derogatory term. I mean like gay for each other.
Kevin's a pretty cool guy, but
Chase is hot as shit too, man.
stop.
That's true.
No,
With
you
that
stop.
beard.
Yeah, he hates my beard.
Even with the beard, I'll ignore it.
Beard.
Two things you said. One, I don't think any of these movies are good for kids. I think that's a common thing for Leo.
Yeah, that's true.
Two, I don't think Gangs of New York held back either.
What do you mean?
No, I don't. I mean,
Kev mentioned that Wolf of Wall Street didn't hold back. They just let it all out. And I think Gangs of New York pretty much, like with the gore, the writing, the entire movie, I think they didn't. I don't think there was a part where they could have gone a little worse or like
I get what you're
edgier.
saying.
that's
No,
fair.
I
That's
would
a fair
agree with that,
assessment.
dude. That last battle scene, they sure as hell didn't hold
Dude.
back.
We'll move on. Just to piss you guys off, I definitely would have went with Gangs of New York.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dumb. You don't remember him talking about Wolf of Wall Street? He thinks it's overrated.
I do think it's overrated. I think
You're overrated.
okay.
Yep, that's accurate also.
That's definitely accurate.
Yep.
I like Gangs of New York, and I think Wolf of Wall Street is more fresh in your brain, and it
I've seen Gangs of New York more and more recently, so it's definitely not that
Ooh.
Wolf of Wall Street's just stuck in my head.
Burn.
that's cool, man. Do
That's
you
a
boo?
hard burn.
Do you boo? Gangs of New York, I think, is a more original storyline than Wolf of Wall Street because that has been
Well,
done
that-
before. Obviously,
All right. I mean, that's a fair point. It hasn't been done like this before, but yeah, no, I
that's
get
true.
what you're saying.
That's true. It did do it very very nicely.
I mean, you could say Gangs of New York has been done before in the sense that like we've had gang war movies,
Yeah,
but I mean, it definitely took an original take on it for sure.
for sure. The Departed versus Django Unchained and Unchained.
This is like my championship matchup. Like this, I said that last week. I think
I think so.
these two movies are so fucking good, man.
Mhm.
So this is
They're-
1 and 2 for you. Like I'm not going to ask you to rank.
No, I'm not
which
gonna
one,
tell
but-
you where I rank them, but
I know,
But
but
you're
this
saying
is
it
number.
could be a championship matchup.
Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed, and Django Unchained. They're 1, 2, and 3 in no particular order.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Except there's going to be a particular order.
There's about to be, but we're about to get it. The Departed has so many great actors in there, and it's so well directed. It is a gangster movie, which I love. It tells a beautiful story about this kid that, grew up in all this, and I mean, it was really good. Django was kind of hits on a subject that's kind of like controversial about, I wouldn't say controversial, but
I mean, it's a little controversial.
we don't really talk about slavery that much. And,
Especially in the way they did.
yeah. And I'm going to say this now. This may be controversial. Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Damn.
Wow. I mean, he's good, but damn, that's a
I
bold
love
statement.
It is a bold statement. I'm sticking by it.
I like it. No, I like the take.
I think that all of the roles that he goes all out for every one of his roles, and he definitely killed it in Django Unchained. Another one of my favorite actors is Christoph Waltz. I mean,
Yes, underrated as hell.
very underrated. Yeah, I haven't seen him do a bad job acting.
Nope.
Quentin Tarantino's an amazing director. Everybody knows that. And obviously, Leo's role as the plantation owner
Jeez.
is one of his best performances, in my opinion. It wasn't. I mean, he was in it for a good portion of the movie, but it wasn't as, you know what I mean? Like, it was a short role for him.
I mean, it was shorter. I wouldn't say
Shorter,
short.
I mean, he wasn't in it for the whole movie as well.
No, he wasn't. But it's also like a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm going with the upset.
Damn.
Didn't expect that.
I really didn't expect that.
Damn.
And that's putting pressure on me.
I think overall, Django Unchained is a better movie. I think they are both amazing movies. But like Chase said, when it came to, I think it was Christmas bracket, this is my fucking bracket. And the fact that it was like a controversial topic, Jamie Foxx is in there. I mean, there were parts of that movie where like I was getting like anxiety, because like the situations were so intense,
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really feel that in The Departed as much. I mean, there are definitely times,
I mean, there's some times where...
There are more surprise times in The Departed where you're like, oh shit, what the hell?
Yeah.
But in Django, like you're just like, you're tense as shit, and obviously everything works out in the end. So spoiler alert, but which makes it a little more heartwarming, even though they're like covered in blood and everything.
Chase.
So I'm going with Django in the upset. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and it's definitely that's what I'm going with.
Man, this is definitely the hardest one that I've had to pick. And Kevin going with Django puts a lot of pressure on me because I've been slightly leaning Django, but I feel like part of that's recency bias because I've seen Django a lot more recently than I've seen The Departed. It's been a while since I've seen The Departed. Whereas like Django, I saw like a month ago. I just randomly decided to watch it, and that movie's so fucking good, man. Like Kevin said, Christoph Waltz, just fucking murders that role. Jamie Foxx kills it. Leo, as always, kills it. Samuel L. Jackson's character is fucking ridiculous.
Like, a funny character.
I mean, that movie has so many great performances, but so does The Departed. I mean, I don't know where to go with this, man. I've flip-flopped 100 times. I think if Kevin picked The Departed, I for sure would have picked Django and kind of made Jason make a choice. Ah, fuck, man.
I threw you for a loop, huh?
Oh, fuck, man.
You know you're supposed to decide this before the show, right?
A little bit.
I had it decided, but I thought for sure you were going with.
Why does it matter what I think?
Because I'm going with Django. I'm going Django. Fuck.
Jason's so fucking pissed right now.
I thought when Kevin said Django, I was like, oh my God, we're going to get...
Jason got a semi, he was let's go. We finally got something.
I know. I'm sorry, Jason. I know you fucking hate it.
I'm going to say this once. You guys suck ass, and we can move on.
What would you have voted, just out of curiosity?
Yeah,
First
I'm curious
off,
too.
I don't like where you're going with this, Chase. Not with that question, but like it doesn't make sense to me that Kevin's... manipulating your answer in some way. I don't get that.
He didn't. I still went with Django.
Gotcha. It still shouldn't have changed anything whatsoever.
Well, it didn't because I went with Django.
Small fact: Django was released on Christmas.
Oh shit!
Well, I mean, see, that puts it over the top.
That is a good fun fact.
What would you have gone with?
The Departed.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought all three of us were going to go with The Departed when I first turned this bracket over, and I was like, "Shit, we're all going to say The Departed, aren't we?"
When I started my decision process, I was like, "Departed, this is going to be easy. The Departed is going to win." And then I was like, "Wait a second, hold on, just a jiffy."
If you guys are ever bored, I realized that Jamie Foxx is one of the most underrated musicians or artists.
Oh, he's really good.
My God,
he's really good.
This is sad for me, so I apologize for discovering him from this. But when he went on Jimmy Fallon's show and did this spin a wheel, and he had to sing a song, but on a different style, so it'd be like Rolling Stones singing a happy birthday or a pop song, and his range was incredible. Look it up. It's like Jimmy Fallon, Jamie Foxx, music. I was blown away. Even Emily and I were like, "What the hell? He's incredible."
He's a talented person. He's a talented person in general.
He is. Have you seen Ray?
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he sang all his parts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah,
get like a
yeah,
voice
for
actor.
sure.
They didn't use Ray Charles' actual voice when he was singing. That was all Jamie Foxx.
Have you seen Collateral?
Yes, really good movie.
Bro, hello. He killed
Yep,
it in that shit.
he did.
He actually won for Ray, Best Actor.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he won before Leo did.
Hey, I mean, it's not. I don't think
A
it's
lot of people won before Leo.
Yeah.
A lot of more undeserving people.
Yeah.
Won before Leo.
So the final is Wolf of Wall Street versus Django Unchained. I almost said
God,
The
I
Departed.
really can't believe The Departed didn't make the finals.
I'm actually surprised
Man.
too. We're gonna get some shit for that, boy.
That's an understatement.
I don't think so. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people love the combo of Leo and what's his face, the director for Django.
Quentin Tarantino, but
yeah,
a lot of people love the combo of Leo and Martin Scorsese too.
Touche. Good point. I don't know, man.
There was no wrong answer.
No, there. I mean, people are going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to kids or adults do dumb things. And obviously, I'm going with Kevin because it says murder.
Yep. How do you not?
Yeah. I hope it's somewhat close, but I also don't because of
I'm
just
kind
the
of
legality.
scared to hear this story.
For the record, if you guys remember, when we do the segment "Kids or Adults Do Dumb Things," we give a one-word description in our rundown, and mine is murder. I hate to let you down. I did not murder anybody.
I don't think you let me down on that.
Okay,
Nope.
good. So here's the story. My best friend growing up in high school was a young man by the name of Matt Simpkins, and we decided that we were gonna watch a movie at his house or something. And I'd had a few drinks, a few beers. I wasn't of age, so that's one thing. And I decided, well, I needed to get back home. And there was a shortcut to my house, which seemed like a safe road. It's all like through neighborhoods and stuff. And please, for the record, don't drink and drive, everybody, ever. It's
So
not a good
dumb.
thing. You're putting everybody's lives at risk.
Yep.
I don't condone it.
Nope.
It
There's
was
Uber. Use Uber.
There was not Uber at the time, but it was a terrible decision by me. I get pulled over I'm like, I'm trying to think how old I was. Probably like 18, 19.
Ooh.
Maybe I was 19. I think I was 19. So I get pulled over, and that's it. That's it. My life's over. I'm getting a DUI. My parents are going to kill me. I'm going to be grounded for the rest of my life. I'm never leaving my house. But anyways, they pull me over in this little tiny shopping plaza parking lot. And I start reaching for my ID and stuff, trying to figure out how I'm going to get out of this. Next thing I know, the cop's like, "Step out of the car and put your hands where I can see them." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is this normal for a DUI stop? Step out of the car and put your hands where I can see them. I'm like, okay. So I step out of the car and I put my hands up, and he's like slowly back towards me, and he like turns me around. He doesn't handcuff me, turns me around. He's like, "Is this your car?" And I was like, "Yes, sir. This is my car." I was driving my Dodge Dakota at the time. If you grew up with me, you know that beautiful baby. And I was like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "We have a murder suspect that has the same exact truck as you." And I had a big Dodge decal on the back of my back window. Same exact truck, black, dark tinted windows, red Dodge logo on the back of the back window. And I was like, well, I didn't murder anybody. And he was like, "Son, I'm not saying you did murder anybody. I'm just like, I need to." So he's like checking out he's calling in stuff on his fucking radio and shit. And so we're sitting there, and it's very uncomfortable. I'm very tense. I'm about to shit myself.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're sitting here waiting for my name to get cleared and for him to call it back in. He's like, I just need to check and make sure, and then I'll send you on your way. All right. I was like, oh, okay. So we're sitting there, and he's asked me something. He's like, nice truck. And I was like, thanks, man. Appreciate it. And he was like, wait a second. Have you been drinking? And I was like, no, sir. Absolutely not. He was like, what have you been doing tonight? And I was like, because it was like 2:30 in the morning. I was like, I was over at my friends watching a movie. We were watching, Varsity Blues, and and I was just heading home. I didn't realize it was so late. And he was like, you lying to me? I was like, no, sir. I haven't been drinking. Like, I promise. And he was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get my DUI officer down here just to make sure. Because I think that, there's something going on here. And as soon as he went on to click on his radio to call his DUI officer, they're like, Kevin Hefner is all clear. You can send him on his way. And I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, you know what? You get your ass home. I was like, yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Damn, man. That's
a
pretty
butthole
intense.
pucker upper.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ooh. How have you not told us this story before?
I feel like I have, but
I've never heard this story.
I've heard this story, but not in such great detail.
Whew.
It was kind of I almost got a DUI. Yeah. But it wasn't that detailed. That was pretty intense. You did a good job. It was a roller coaster of emotion.
It was. I mean, when he told me, get your ass home, I was like, yep, I'm out of here. See you later, sir. Thank you so much.
Don't give him a chance to change.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Yep. I'd be sprinting to the car.
Chase, tailgate story. One.
This tailgate story, one, because I have a couple of them, but I'm just going to do part one. So I've mentioned before, we've talked 1,000 times about tailgates, but this one happened when I was in high school. My parents were out of town, and, they were boosters at the time. We had season tickets, and we had a parking pass to park at the old IM fields. Anyone that's been to FSU knows where those are, right in front of the stadium. So my friend Andy and I were like, all right, let's my parents have a holiday party every Christmas, and there's always a ton of leftover alcohol. And I think we were 17 at the time. So this is a dream come true. Maybe it wasn't after the holiday party. Anyways, there's a bunch of beer in the fridge. So we're like, this is a dream come true. We have tickets to this football game. We have a parking pass. My parents are out of town. We have access to their van, and we have all this free alcohol. Like, we're not going to go tailgating. So we get in my parents' van. We load up a giant cooler full of, way too much beer for two 17-year-olds, because 4 beers and you're hammered. And we packed 100 beers in this cooler. I think only maybe one other person came with us, way too much beer. And we get in the van and we go tailgating, and, when you're tailgating, you leave the keys in the car and play some music and stuff. So we're having a great old time. And it's about time for the game to start. So we go into the game, we come back, and I realized the whole time that I have left the keys in the van with the battery running. And so I go to open the door. I think I just had the keyless entry, and I go to open the door and it won't open because the battery's dead. And so I'm sitting there having borrowed my parents' van without their knowledge, having a giant cooler full of beer, obviously without their knowledge.
And 17.
Yeah, and I'm 17, and I can't get into this van. And my parents were supposed to come back the next day. I was like, I'm so fucked. So I did what I always do when I get in trouble, which is actually how I thought of this story. Is my parents listened to the show, and they told me they hadn't heard that Mike Martin baseball camp story before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And they've also told me, we didn't realize how much Shay, saved your... Shay is my older brother. They're like, we didn't realize how much Shay saved your ass when you were a kid. And when they said that, that made me think of other times that Shay has saved my ass that they definitely don't know about. And love you, Mom and Dad. This is one of those times. because I called my older brother and I was like, Shay, I am fucked. Like, I broke down the story for him. He's like, yeah, no, you're fucked, man.
He's like, you're right.
Yeah. He's like, let me see what I can do. So he comes down, he calls AAA. We get in the van. He jumps the van. We bring it back. We put all the beer back that, we hadn't drank, which was a ton because we're 17.
All of it.
And I don't think my parents ever, maybe I'm being ignorant and they came home and immediately were like, fucking Chase. But as far as I know, they don't know about this story and the fact that Shay saved mine and Andy's ass. Cause we were fucked, man. Like totally screwed. I didn't have AAA. I didn't even, dude, I was a 17-year-old kid. I didn't even know like how to call. Oh man.
That's
I was
awesome.
so screwed. Yeah. I have like 7 other stories where Shay has saved my ass. So love you, bro.
So your parents do not know about this story, correct?
As far as I know, they have no. So yeah, they're probably gonna, after listening, be like, Shay saved your ass again, huh? And yes, he did, man. Many times my brother has saved my ass. So
I feel like with the pizza story of you wasting all the money in this and drinking all the beer, they're gonna be like, I need $272. You owe us.
Yeah, right.
Well, a couple months later after that, because this was a couple months, now that I'm thinking about it, was a couple months before the New Year's party that I threw and got caught. And I was grounded from that until I turned 18, literally.
Damn. So mine it's a stretch, sort of. So Kevin keeps saying that I was a badass kid, like terrible growing up. And it's kind of got the reputation of it. So because he said that, I'll tell you that reputation is accurate, and it got me in almost got me in trouble. Accurate. So you know how there's a senior prank every year, like for all seniors, whatnot. So my best friend Teal reminded me of this story. So it's the last day of school for seniors. You go to school, you show up like in your pajamas, and you're basically just showing up for the graduation, like rundown, that kind of stuff. I show up, and the entire school has been just vandalized from a senior prank. I mean, like super glue and locks. All the golf carts were tipped upside down. The vending machines were tipped over. They paintballed the entire school. They TP'd the entire school. It wasn't a prank. It was, they vandalized the fuck out of it.
Vandalism.
So I show up and I'm like staring and laughing at everything. And apparently my name was thrown in there for doing it, because of my reputation as like the dumb prankster, just
that bad reputation.
Oh man.
So once I show up to school, I walk in, it's like the center of the school, and I'm staring and pointing and laughing. As I'm doing that, the cops and the principals are just staring at me the whole time. So the whole time they're, oh yeah, this guy did it. He's a fucking idiot. He's actually like, he's just showing his hand. So I see them approaching me, and I'm wondering what's going to happen. And there's 2 cops and the principal. They walk up, they turn me around, they handcuff me, and they put me in a golf cart, and they're starting to drive me to my car. At this point, I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but I do know what's in my car right now. I see 2 of my friends, and I look at them, and I'm like, dude. And for some reason, I don't know if I'm wording it or if I'm saying it out loud and the cops hear it, but I'm like, go to my truck and empty out my car now. And I have a little pickup truck with a little toolbox. I have it locked because as a kid, I thought if you had it locked, they couldn't search you. That is completely inaccurate.
Do not
for everyone that says that, tell them to fuck off.
Our younger listeners are like, take a note.
Note. So I see my friends. They can't get to my car, obviously. So I'm driving in the golf cart, get to the truck. The cop says, can you open this? And I don't even question it. I open it. Can you guess what they found in the tool?
I think I know the answer to this, so I'm not gonna.
Okay.
A gun.
Close.
Paintball.
There was a paintball gun and a bottle of vodka in the back of my truck.
Those
so
two
there
things
is
do go together.
Wait.
Yeah. So the school has been vandalized with a paintball gun.
Oh,
and
my
now
God, dude.
they see a paintball gun in there, and they see a bottle of vodka. So they have why he did it. He was drunk, and they have evidence.
Yeah.
So they say, okay, you're gonna get arrested for this. We're bringing you to the principal office. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like, I paintballed all the time, and obviously I had parties and I drank.
Framed.
So there was. So I was like, what the fuck's happening? I'm in the principal office. Thank God So apparently sports do help. Kids join sports. All my coaches came in. All my friends came in and said, look, he didn't do this. He wouldn't do this. He's a dumbass, but he's not that dumb. One of the cops tested the gun and said, I paintball for a living. This gun hasn't been used in months. So before they withdrew the charges or dropped the charges or whatever they had to do, my mom was notified. My dad never knew of this. I think he was just recently told this story. But my mom swore I did it, and prior to that, she looked at me. She said, "Fix this. Your parents or your grandparents are coming in. We have a big party set up for this. You have to graduate," because they were threatening, saying that I wasn't going to graduate, I was going to go to jail, et cetera, et cetera. But because of all the friends and coaches and stuff like that, the charges were dropped. The end of the story is probably the best part. I won't tell you the names. 2 out of the 4 persons of interest that actually did it was at my wedding.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I'm not going to tell you who they are. No, they never got caught. I knew who did it, and I could have said a name, to be honest with you.
Ooh, snitches get stitches.
Snitches do get stitches.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my story.
Wow.
I love it. That's good stuff.
I mean, that's what you get. The boy that cried wolf, right? You got that reputation.
Yeah, you got that Taylor Swift bad reputation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was fuck you, Chase. That's terrible. I'm giving you the crickets.
It makes you sound.
No crickets.
It makes him sound like a softie when he says Taylor Swift.
I love Taylor Swift, man. Not gonna apologize for it.
T Swift.
It's my girl T Swift. Thank you, Kevin. Yes.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Would you rather?
Jason's like, fuck you, moving on.
Yeah, I'm done with this Taylor Swift shit.
T Swift, continue.
T Swift, whatever.
It's time for Would You Rather. 2 choices. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Which one would you rather?
So our boy, one of our biggest fans, he actually gave us something that I'm going to release on Christmas. My uncle Josh gave us this Would You Rather. So Kevin and Chase both have seen this.
Have we?
Have I?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
He gave it in a comment or a post, or send it.
He's been killing it, by the way.
Yeah.
With everything. I mean, comments and like you said, that special you're gonna release. So
It's gonna be awesome.
yeah, it's good stuff.
Would you rather get kicked in the balls or lick sticky, week-old flypaper from top to bottom? You guys know what flypaper is. I'm just making clear.
Clear. Flypaper, like when a fly,
Where you catch flies.
Yeah. So imagine, it's a week old, like during the summer. It's Florida. There's flies all over the place. So it's covered in flies.
And now it's covered in flies, huh?
I gotta give like a full-on lick or just like a little tap lick.
No,
He said top
you
to
can do a
bottom.
tap lick, but from top to bottom. So they're like what, 2 feet long?
Shit. Yeah, I'm licking the paper, but I ain't trying to get kicked in the balls. Fuck that shit, dude. When you get kicked in the balls for you ladies, like man, there's no other pain like it.
I think they would probably say childbirth.
Well, they don't know.
To be fair, we also don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't.
But like, I mean, your stomach gets upset. Do you ever have to like go poop like a little bit afterwards? Like,
Yes.
yeah, okay. I'm not the only one.
Nope.
I've never had that.
What?
No.
Like you get kicked in the balls so hard, and then you're like,
Your stomach really hurts.
Yeah, it hurts so bad, and then you're like, I gotta poop now.
No. I got the stomach hurt part, and the headache, and kind of feel a little dizzy sometimes, but never got to poop. So maybe I haven't been kicked that hard.
What?
Don't worry, New Year's we'll take care of this.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'd rather lick the fly paper for sure. I mean, top to bottom seems aggressive, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just licking. It's not poop. So I'll lick some old bugs. There might be some nutritional value in there somewhere too. So.
Yeah, I don't think there is, but I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Like you said, you don't know.
You're right. And with all the fads nowadays, maybe there is.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Kevin on this one just to piss Jason off. I haven't had kids yet, and one day I would like to. And if I get kicked in the balls too many more times, I don't know how likely that is.
You've been kicked in the balls that many times?
I mean, quite a bit, actually. More times than I'd like to remember. And I mean, again, I've already said that I'll eat something that tastes like shit. I've eaten andouillette sausage. I've said that about 12 times now. I think I can handle licking the flypaper.
No, man.
God, I'm getting kicked in the balls. But
What?
Yeah.
You haven't been kicked in the balls.
Yeah. No, we're going to take care of this on New Year's.
Yeah, we got you.
Fuck you.
You haven't been kicked in the balls, right?
I have been kicked in the balls, and pain doesn't last forever.
Dude, no,
hopefully.
but this can, man. I mean, you can have you can really fuck up your ball. You really can.
I don't know, man.
It's
I
unlikely.
think you're underestimating.
It's unlikely, but it's possible.
I think you're forgetting the sticky part of the paper.
No,
I think
it's
you're
gonna be
forgetting about the
gross.
big ass bugs.
No,
Yeah.
it's going to be completely disgusting. But
I think it's painful too. I think you're missing the stickiness of it is gonna fucking rip that tongue. I think.
Yeah, but then when it's over, it's over. Whereas if you get kicked in the balls, first of all, that stomach feeling lasts for a little bit, and second of all, there's a chance that your ball goes up into you or your balls go up into you.
We're still doing this.
That's a very real possibility that does happen.
What, damage?
Yeah, actual damage.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
So take away the damage part. Would you do it then?
That would make it closer. I don't know, man. I'd probably still lick the flypaper.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to feel pain for no reason. It's just.
Well, that's not part of this question. Obviously, there's going to be pain or grossness for no reason.
I'm okay with grossness over pain. Well,
I mean, the dude's willing to eat shit. So,
for Super Bowl tickets, I would.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, Packers Super Bowl tickets.
As long as it's not who's doing the halftime show again? What is it, Adam Levine or something?
I don't know, bro. Maroon 5 or something.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm not doing it for that.
It's all about that halftime show.
Well, the fact that the Dolphins aren't going to be in the Super Bowl, so
neither the Packers. #eliminated.
Yeah, we're not quite eliminated, but it's not likely. So, dude, we've been doing a lot less sports stuff.
The more our teams suck, the less sports we do. It is what it is. Way of the road.
Did you see the Browns? Did you see the Browns way? It actually has to have all these losses and a tie.
And now watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be total bullshit.
I hope it does, man. I like the
Yeah, me too.
Fuck the Browns.
Okay, fuck.
I think it's four losses and a tie. I want to know the statistic, the percentage of that happening.
75%
of not happening.
I don't know, man. No, it's less than 0.0001.
Yeah, has to be. Kev's looking this up. He's like,
no, I'm just thinking in my head about the playoffs. It makes me sad.
We got basketball. We got college basketball, man.
College basketball, that's right.
Woo! Final Four.
Shout out to the FSU basketball team, man. They are
killing
it. Killing it.
Yeah, women always though. We've assumed now, it's assumption that they're going to be good.
Killing it.
Yep. I love it, man. It's good stuff. And we got hockey. The Lightning are fucking murdering it. I know you guys.
So anyways, what are we moving on to?
Liverpool's top of the table.
Liverpool is top of the table. Let's go for that.
Boring.
You're boring.
You're boring.
Good comeback, guys. Fill in the blank.
It's time for fill in the blank. 3 blanks. 1 answer. 2 guys. Wait, 1 answer? There's 2 of us. Why is there only 1 answer? Who's answering? I don't get it. Fuck it.
Let's go. I think Kevin hates all 3 of these.
I think I do, actually. But that's fine.
Nice.
You don't
this should be fun.
That's cool. All right, man. I'll go fuck
Yeah.
myself.
Don't do that.
Nope. It's too late. It's happening.
Because
Now?
Kevin hates it. Kevin's going to answer the first one. The common word you pronounced wrong for years is blank.
I still may pronounce it wrong.
Let's hear it. Just say it right now.
I got 2 things on this one. I think I still pronounce this wrong. And also, I used to say back in the day, it's not a word, but I recently found out that it was a bat out of hell and not bad out of hell. BAD.
Mm-hmm.
That's another fill in the blank right there, just waiting to happen.
Somebody was like, man, you're driving like a bat out of hell. And I was like, you mean bad out of hell? And he was like, what? And I was like, wait, your shit makes way more sense. And I was like, wait, is that the right? I think it is. But
That's
anyways, is it the Greek food? Is it gyro? Euro? Like,
That's
I
a
know.
good question.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
To be honest with you, I just say hero, and if you wanna correct me, just
Hero's
correct me.
another way to say it. I don't even know.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say hero, and you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So
That's true. It is true. That's like saying quesadilla. You're an asshole, but we get you.
yep, I'm cool with it.
All right, what's yours?
So mine isn't necessarily mispronouncing it so much as we were playing this game Heads Up a little while ago, like a couple years back. And one of the categories is like animals. And for those of you that don't know how the game works, you see a word and you have to describe it to the person so they can guess what word it is. So the word comes up and it's possum. And I've said the word possum, 1,000 times, but I've never seen the word possum spelled out before. So if you don't know how possum is spelled, it's got a silent O at the beginning of the word. And so Mary has the thing on her head, and I'm like, I don't even know what animal this is. Like, what the hell is I was like, what the hell is an opossum?
What's an opossum?
And they're like, so I didn't say that out loud. I'm just like, I don't know what animal this is. They're like, really? I was like, yeah, what the hell is this? So I'm like, and like time like runs out, and Mary like looks at it and she's like, you don't know what a possum is? And I was like, no, I know what a possum is, but what's an opossum? And they're all like, yeah, they're all like, you're fucking dumb. Yeah, they're just like, are you joking right now? I'm like, no,
I didn't know that.
I was like, what is an
I
opossum?
thought you were trolling them.
Yeah, I was like, no, like, is that like a cousin to a possum, or like, So yeah, guys, don't be dumb like me. Possum has a silent O in front of it.
I never knew that. Never knew that.
Now you do. There's no such thing as an opossum. So
I would have pronounced it, and you did the smart thing and just kind of like skipped it. I don't know what that is. I would have tried to read it out like opossum.
I think I tried to describe. I was like, it's kind of like, and then described a possum. I was like, but different.
Smart.
Yeah. And then she was just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. The worst travel experience I've ever had was blank. Chase, you voted on this. You go first.
So this is where we get into. So a lot of times we don't go anywhere for Christmas. We stay in town. So I'm taking the travel and making it literal, traveling from house to house as opposed to traveling out of Tallahassee. And that's where we get into what Jason likes to allude to, our 4 Christmases. This year, I think we're only doing 3, but there was a time, I want to say 3 years ago, where my sister came in town, and I think we counted up, and if you exclude our house, so we'll exclude our house, even though Mary and I, at the end of the night, did our own Christmas, just the 2 of us.
Well, I
think
hope
we went to 5 or 6 houses that day. We started at breakfast at my parents'. Then we went over to like a later breakfast at Mary's mom's house. And then we did lunch with Mary's dad. And then we did something over at Mary's grandma's house. And I think we might have gone to Mary's mom's friend's house at one point. The Swansons. I believe we all know the Swansons.
Shout out Swanson. What up?
Yep. Good stuff. They're great. They're great people.
They are great people.
And then we went back to my brother's house for dinner. So not only were we full because all of these places had food, they're like, here, eat. We're like, please, God, no. Like, stop giving us food. We can't eat anymore. Which, is like, some people like are offended if you don't eat. So,
Yeah.
So
I'm picturing the Grinch scene where they're just shoving candy and like pudding.
That seems about accurate. So yeah, we went to 5 or 6 houses that Christmas, which is great. I love seeing family and friends, but it's exhausting, man. Like you're dead by the end of the day. Like you're just tired and full and bloated. And yeah. So that was it.
Man.
That sucks.
Does it take away from the Christmas thing or does it add to it? Like, do you feel more heartwarming afterwards or you're like, God damn, I'm exhausted. I wish we would have just stayed home.
The second one. Again, yeah. I love hanging out with family.
Sad,
and that one was good though. I don't get to see my sister and her kids that often because they live in Baton Rouge. and they were in town. So like I was glad that I got to see them and hang out with them. But yeah, I mean, it definitely took away some from the Christmas spirit.
Do you think moving forward, like let's say 15 years, you look back and be like, that's a memory I like, but like never want to do again, kind of thing?
Again, probably yes, just because I got to see my sister and her kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha. It's cute.
that is cute.
Kev, you got one?
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a part of this. So hey guys, it's Kevin. Avery is my firstborn child. She was like 3 months old, and we were traveling to Pensacola from Winter Garden. It's probably about 9 hours. Wait, no, 7 hours. Excuse me. And so like this is our first trip with the newborn, long trip. And we're kind of packed up, ready to go. I mean, we double checked, triple checked everything we're gonna need because you have a newborn, and it's your first child. You're thinking of every single possibility that could happen. So I'm like, all right, we're ready. Like, let's go. We're already running late. This is a long ass trip. I know we're gonna stop at least 3 times, in 7 hours, which is too long for me. So we get literally like on the road. We get on the road and Avery just starts bawling, crying. And I'm like, did you feed her? Like, she's been fed, right? And she's like, yeah, she's been fed. I was like, well, maybe she's got a poopy diaper or something, because that's it. All right. Here's a quick dad tip. If a kid's crying at that age, they're either hungry, they got a shitty diaper, or they're tired.
Or all three.
Or all three, heaven forbid. So, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with Avery, trying to figure it out. And, Erica goes into, and I love you, baby, if you're listening, she goes into meltdown mode. Like, she's just like, she won't stop screaming. I just want her to stop crying. And I'm just like, all right. Let's just. So I'm like in the middle of the interstate. I like pull over over this underneath the overpass, and like she goes back there, and she's literally like laying on all of our luggage and our blankets and everything is just back there, just rocking Avery until she stops crying. And then we stopped like 5 times because the different times that Avery was crying, it was just. What would have been like 7 hours probably took us like 9.5 hours,
Damn.
And was this the year that you like said we're doing Christmas at our house?
No, it wasn't. That wasn't until later. And when we got there, man, it was awesome and
totally worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. But traveling with kids is not easy. I thought we were going to go. We had this set up for a different route until we realized that we were going to be releasing this episode on Christmas. We took a trip to go see Chase in the mountains, and that's when Avery was a little bit older. But that's 8 hours. I forget how many.
Yeah, because it's about 7 for us.
Yeah, I think it was about 8 for us. 8-hour trip turned into a 13-hour trip.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my God.
That was more miserable than this. But Christmas alone, that was the worst trip for us.
I gotta know, was Top Gun on for either of those trips?
No, not well.
No Top Gun.
I'm trying
that's
to.
Why,
no,
man.
no.
That's why.
We might have had Top Gun on for the first one. For when we went to Christmas to my parents. So.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Since you got the kids right now, I'm going to let you answer this one first and see if Chase disagrees. You're too old when you are blank to believe in Santa.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, what age? Age? Like,
yeah. Like, at one point, Avery... What if Avery's 17 and she's still believing in Santa? Are you going to question it? Like,
no, I'm not going to question it. I'll tell you what, I don't know what age I was, but I was starting to think that there wasn't Santa. And I have a brother. He's 5 years younger than me, and I guess maybe they were trying to keep him in the spirit as well. So my parents decided, or maybe it was Santa Claus, to get on the roof early in the morning.
That's dedication.
I think it was actually my neighbor that did this. But anyways, it was when we lived in the military housing, and it was jointed homes. That sounds weird. I don't know what it's called.
I know what you mean.
Two separate homes connected.
Yeah.
Townhome.
So he gets on the roof with jingle bells. He's ringing these jingle bells, and then he drags two golf clubs, and he's down, make it like a sled, you know. And he's like, ho, ho, ho. And me and my brother look at each other like, what the fuck? It was one of the most amazing things ever because I was like, my parents said they could hear us too. I was like, go out there and see, bro. And they're like, no, you go, bro. I'm not going out there. like nobody went. And eventually, like, we all got the nerve to go out there together. And by that time, I mean, he had already packed up and got back in the house, or Santa Claus actually left to a new house or whatever it was. But
yeah, of course.
From then on out, I was for a while there afterwards, I was like, yeah, Santa's real, bro. I don't care.
Nice.
I know it.
I think it would have been also a funny story if y'all went out there and did see him just on the roof.
Would have been a better story, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we don't believe in Santa Claus anymore.
Exactly.
Jace, you got an age, or you're like,
yeah, you're never too old to believe in Santa.
I love it.
I remember like being a kid and like talking with like my friends, and they're like, oh, like Santa's not real, blah blah. I'm like, look, as long as Santa keeps putting presents under my tree, he's real to me.
Yeah.
And I remember one year I was like, I don't remember how old I was, but I was still getting gifts from my parents. I was probably too old, like get gifts from Santa, and I was probably too old to be getting gifts from Santa. And I think my parents even were like, do you still believe in Santa? I'm like, look, as long as there are presents under the tree that say from Santa Claus, I'm going to keep believing. So
my mom always said, if you don't believe, you don't receive.
Yeah, well, yeah, all my friends
believe.
Like, they're like, yeah, we told our parents we don't believe. I'm like, you're dumb. You just lost like 2 gifts.
He's dumbass. Look what you did.
I'm like, I'm going to be 35 and still getting gifts from Santa.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's a smart ass move, bro. If I get gifts, I'm gonna believe. Yeah, smart.
So I expect a gift from Santa this year, Mom and Dad. So
wait,
not after the fucking stories you said this year.
You're getting coals, bro, for all the years that they don't know about.
That's great. Now I don't have to spend extra money buying coal next time I barbecue.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
that's one way to look at it, I guess.
That's another cricket joke.
What?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Come on. That's
another. I'm just
somebody
saying.
Laughed at that.
You're ready for fatherhood with these jokes, by the way.
One of our 850 listeners laughed at that, and you're gonna cricket that, man.
You get 2 crickets this.
That's bullshit.
Sorry.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Trivia.
Trivia.
What city has the second largest population after New York City with the name city in it?
Kansas City?
Oklahoma City.
Kevin is fucking killing it.
On fire. He's on fire.
That's like 3 in a row?
It is.
It is.
Taste it.
What are we tasting? Chocolate?
Yeah. Chocolate covered poop.
Oh, yeah. I got a second one because it's Christmas. What year did Christmas become a federal holiday?
Jesus.
Chase, come on.
I mean,
come on, dude. This is your chance.
No, this is your turn, Kevin. You go first.
Whoever gets closer wins, right? Like, we're not going to guess the actual.
Sure.
I'm going to go 63.
1963.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go like 1910.
Chase got it.
Nice.
What is it?
1870. You guys weren't even in the right.
I was
but-
gonna say earlier, and then Kevin went so high. I was like, I'm gonna lower it, get my chance.
The
at
whole
better.
Christian thing, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say 1663, and I was like,
so did
not a good answer.
And then I remembered you're a history major, and I was like, no, he would never say
That doesn't mean shit for all you listeners. Just because I have a degree in history doesn't mean I know anything about history.
All right, so I'm gonna let you pick. We had 4 random questions here, and I want you guys to just give me the one right now. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's just stick with the 4. We can use those
You sure?
other ones. Yeah, because we can use those other ones later on.
Okay. Let's see. I wrote this literally sitting on the toilet. So
Unnecessary. I don't want to think about you taking a shit.
I do.
I had to think about you eating shit, so kiss my ass.
You're the one that came up with the fucking question. That's not
Because I thought you say you eat chocolate. I didn't think you'd actually say you'd eat the shit and then
Do we
go
need
on
to
a
go
rant
into
about
this
it.
again?
No, we
Okay.
don't. What are
Shit
one
eater.
of the What's one of the talents that you would like to claim that Santa has? For example, flying with reindeer, breaking into any house. What's another one that he's got? Living in the North Pole.
Works one day a year.
Works with elves. What you got? And I'm going to make Mr. Santa hater answer first. Kevin.
I am not the Grinch. I love Christmas.
False.
Believe what you want. Working one day a year sounds like a lot of fun because you have the whole rest of the year. But as a man who would love to see the whole world,
Yes.
Jason's like, fuck, they're agreeing again.
Yep, because that's the answer.
I would love to have flying reindeer just to go anywhere I could go. And, there's enough room on that sleigh for my family, I think.
Yep.
So we would just hop on. You want to go to Madagascar today? We're on our way,
That's Madagascar. That's the first place we're going. Okay.
No, I mean,
That would not have been the first place I thought of, but I like
All
it.
right, what would be your first place?
Greece. Greece.
Greek. You're gonna have a gyro there.
I'm gonna give me one of those hero over there, please.
Give me one of them heroes. And they're like, what?
Let me get some of that extra tzatziki sauce.
What? Why is it that just rednecks are the only ones that mispronounce that?
Yeah, because
Because we live in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we lived in the North, I might be like, hey, you guys, let me get some of that those heroes. Crickets. Yep,
Crickets.
sucks.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
terrible, bro. Terrible. I have to spend an extra 30 minutes
Just adding
four
crickets
crickets
all over
on
this
it.
fucking.
That's what I'm here for, to make Jason's life harder.
I'm lazy as shit, so I'm going with
One
one day
that
out
works,
of the year.
one
If
day-
I can make a living,
Yeah,
one day
Well,
out of the year.
how much
then
money
you
are we
can-
taking? Like, are you making like?
I'm pretty sure Santa's living the good life,
I
so
don't know,
I'm gonna.
He lives by himself in up north. It can't be that great.
Wait a second. What?
What?
Oh, I mean, with his wife, but I'm saying like he doesn't have friends or anything up there with him.
Noted. Mary doesn't count as a person.
Jesus.
Okay, Mary doesn't count, and apparently you don't like fucking elves because he's got all kinds of friends.
I don't know enough about elves, man. Maybe we wouldn't get along. Maybe I don't want to spend all year with them.
They adore Santa.
Okay, maybe I
Yeah,
don't.
he's like
Maybe
their
he doesn't
hero.
adore them. Maybe he just puts up with them.
Who's the Grinch now?
Yeah, title has changed.
Thank you.
It's
Appreciate
Chase.
that.
Cool. But yeah, Kevin's right. I mean, being able to go anywhere. I know it's only one day that you get to go anywhere, but I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, right. Wait, you only get to go one day? Maybe I'll cancel that.
No, it's still that.
I mean,
No,
I
I
get those
think it's a
flying
talent, so
reindeers.
you get to keep it.
Oh, it's a talent that you have
Yeah.
all the time? Then hell yeah. I mean, imagine how much money you're going to save on flights and like more comfortable and quicker.
you're Santa. You don't need to worry about money, Chase.
No, we're not Santa. We have one of Santa's talents.
Talents, yes.
We
One
are
of the
not
talents.
Santa.
I want to be Santa.
Okay, that's your talent. You get to be Santa.
But
you
nothing
get to be
else. You don't get any of his
Thanks.
talents.
Take it back. Give me the
You just
reindeer.
are Santa.
Take it back.
You got 200-pound extra fat on you, and you're wearing a suit around and a big ass beard.
I'm halfway there. So
Yeah, but you can only travel on the weekends since you guys have to work Monday through Friday in normal schedules.
That's
You guys know
valid.
that, right?
It's still no,
I don't
yeah.
give it a
that's fine.
shit.
Go to a new place every day, like or
Yes.
once a week.
I'm gonna be visiting everywhere in the world while Jason is bored as hell at home.
Yeah, watching these
rich.
elves making them toys. Good job, guys. Keep it up.
They're my boys. Chase's rant. Let's go.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
All right. So people at roundabouts drive me crazy. It's not that hard a concept. Like, it really isn't. The rest of the world doesn't have problems with roundabouts. They're everywhere.
I do.
But for some reason, in especially Tallahassee, Florida, because I have to go to one every single day on my way to work, and people don't know what the hell they're doing at all. So I end up stuck at this roundabout waiting for like 45 minutes because people can't seize the fucking gap. Look, if there's a gap, you seize it and you go into that bitch and people will slow down. Seize the fucking, and then once they're in there, we got like Brenda in there. She's like, oh, which exit do I take in this roundabout? Oh, I miss it. I'm just going to ride around in fucking circles the whole time. It's not that hard a concept. You enter into the roundabout, you take your exit, you're out. It can be like a 2-second process. Instead, fucking Brenda fucks everything up for everyone. It's not that hard. Seize the fucking gap.
Seize it, Brenda. Brenda?
It's Brenda. It's fucking Brenda. It's always Brenda.
Always Brenda.
It's always Brenda.
Or Johnny. Johnny does it too.
I'm terrible at those things, by the way. I'm not really sure what to do. To be
It's
honest.
not that hard. You seize the gap and then you take your exit.
No, I do. I get aggressive in those things. I'm just going. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when it comes time, like, do I go here or do you go here? I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going.
It's not hard, man.
There's not enough of them in the States, and I think they just make them nervous. We're more used to 4-way stops, so we treat it like a 4-way stop.
I think they're more effective. Don't get me wrong, but
Yes.
Yeah, it's Brenda and Johnny's that do it all the time.
damn.
Do you think we have less roundabouts because we just are so anti, like, we're always on the right side instead of the left side? The cars are different. We don't use the metric system, and roundabouts are used everywhere in the world.
What's the metric system got to do about that?
No, I get what you're saying, Jason. I like it.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't know about the metric system.
He's saying that we try to be different from everyone else by just doing the opposite of what they do.
I hear what you're saying.
It's like, the rest of the world has roundabouts. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
I feel
4.
like-
I'm not saying we did it on purpose. It just seems that way. Like if I was born like today and I visited both sides of the world, I'd be like, damn, why does the United States
Have
just
4
try everything the
roundabouts?
opposite? Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like recently there have been more. There's definitely more developed in my city.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe
We're getting more progressive.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
Thank you, America.
moving along.
Thanks, Trump.
No politics.
Oh, shit.
We say it every time.
Damn it.
Great.
Who's that president?
Great. Give me 10 burpees. Let's go.
Go lick some flypaper.
Yes. And get kicked in the balls at the same time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You fucked
gotta
up,
do
man.
both.
Here we go.
At least you didn't get crickets 4 times. Fuck.
Dad tip.
You know what, young lady? Do you want to go to timeout? All right. 1, 2, 3. It's time for dad tips. So, a lot of times as parents, it's easy to be complacent. And I think that we make a lot of excuses for our kids not to have fun. And I know I do it sometimes. I'm just like, I'm too tired. We'll just stay in, here, I'll put on a movie or something. We'll hang out here. Or why don't you guys go play in the yard or something? I know some parents who are like, it's way too hot outside, or it's way like right now it's a little cold outside. I don't think we should be doing that. Like, I'm giving my dad tip to myself as well, and expressing this to other parents. Let's stop being bitches. Let's fucking stop making excuses. Dress your kids up in appropriate clothing. If it's too cold, bundle them up a little bit. If it's too hot, whatever. You got AC in the car. And let's go fucking have fun, you know? These kids only live once, YOLO, and so do you. So, you know, let's go to the park. Let's go have fun. Let's stop making excuses.
You had me with everything. That was probably the best dad tip.
Except for YOLO.
You said YOLO, man.
Is he gonna get
God
crickets?
damn
Give him crickets.
No, that's not a cricket one. That's just like
no, I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm
it was
signing off.
perfect. I like it. It was honest from the heart. It was Kevin, and then he said YOLO.
You only live once.
Maybe that's in his heart, Jason. Maybe YOLO is in his heart.
Did you just call him Chasen?
Jason.
Yeah,
You said Chasen.
Jason.
Yeah,
Guys,
maybe I like to imagine us-
you're getting together next week. You're already starting to combine your names again.
Yeah. Which, you know,
Weird.
I'm already at your house, Jason, just lounging on your couch.
Doesn't matter. I still claim that bedroom. It doesn't fucking
Claim
matter.
whatever bedroom you want. I'm sleeping in Jason's bed tonight.
There you go.
I like to ask like the fans and the listeners, because Jose, I got a couple side chats asking if there's a room available, like he wants to claim it. And he's calling me out saying that I'm being a bitch and I'm not just being decisive and letting you, or like choosing, saying, Chase, you get a room, I get a room. And to let you guys all know, I just have a 3-bedroom house, not a huge house, but I have 4 couples, including myself, going to stay at this house. So you guys have all said, I claim a room, I claim a room.
No, wait.
To be fair, I didn't ever say I claim a room. And,
Boom.
and
It's been decided. That's all you need to know. It's been decided.
Because I thought that was a bullshit
You just
way
admitted to it on air.
Am I okay to finish?
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Chase, I'm about to get your back
Thank
on this
you.
one.
What?
I don't
Of
think
course, Jason.
I shouldn't be the one deciding on who gets to stay on which room, because you're putting me in a
don't need to decide.
shitty situation.
You're right. I agree with that. You don't need to decide. It's been decided.
So you guys, all 3 of you guys are going to man up and just say, this is what's happening.
Yeah, people already claimed.
Nope. So can I talk now? So first of all, saying I called dibs. We're 30-year-old men. We don't call dibs on someone else's bedroom at their house. That's ridiculous. But second of all, Kevin, you get a room. You and Erica get a room because I don't know if you remember when we went to Jason's wedding, you and Erica did not get a room. So y'all had to sleep on that pull-out couch. So no matter what, y'all get a room. Like that should have been decided right there.
Respect.
I mean, hey, I feel like I need to fight for the dibs. I mean, I'm taking the room, but
dibs is we're 30-year-old men. We don't call dibs on someone else's room at their house. I'm sorry.
Well, how do you decide then?
You talk about it like men and women. We're adults.
I just want to make sure I get a room.
You just got one.
I just think look, I could have texted Jason the moment or I could have talked to him in person the moment we talked about doing, and been like dibs. But like,
I did that. That's exactly how it went down.
It's a stupid way of deciding things.
Not stupid.
It's an awful way. We're not 13 anymore.
Yeah, but how are you going to decide between both of you want beds? All right, between you and Jose, both of you want beds. So how are you going to decide? What are you going to talk about? I want a bed. I want a bed. All right, cool.
Okay, maybe flip a coin. I'd rather flip a coin than dibs.
Arm wrestle?
I'd rather do that than dibs.
Oh shit! Called out.
Ooh, calling out Jose. I don't know. He does chest day a lot.
Not calling out Jose. I'm just saying pretty much any way.
Confident in beating him in arm wrestling.
No, I'd probably lose. I'm pretty weak.
The only thing I still call dibs on is shotgun. I do
shotgun
use that.
for sure.
Use shotgun. Chase is like, you're a
No,
child.
I just don't mind. I honestly don't mind sitting in the back.
Well, you get really even with the leg room and everything. You're a tall guy.
I know. I'm used to fucking no leg room though, man.
You're used to getting your knees chopped off.
Yes, man. Anytime you fly on an airplane, especially when you fly those cheap lines like Spirit, holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
Those things are made for like 3 feet tall people, because I mean, my knees are in my chest the whole flight.
Yeah. But even if you do aisle, my knees, like I'm man spreading and I just get whacked. They don't care anymore. No. Like when they go down that aisle with the beverage tray, they don't give a shit anymore. They don't even give you a warning. They were like, we're going. Fuck your knees.
They're so cheap though. I mean,
I can count on one hand how many times I've been on a plane.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Let me guess. I'm gonna go with one was that wedding in the Midwest, right? Arizona or Nevada, something like that. Another
it was
one,
New Mexico.
Mexico.
You were close.
Mexico.
That was good.
Japan.
Hmm.
What about Wisconsin?
I have been to Wisconsin. Yep.
That's 3. What do we got? What do we got?
Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas.
Yeah, for FSU.
Dallas. All right,
OK
what's the
State.
5th one?
I went to propose to Erica in Virginia.
Okay. Y'all flew there?
I flew. Yeah, we flew
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Erica flew there, and then I flew like the next
To
flight
surprise
behind
her?
her. Yeah. Excuse me. I flew ahead of her because I was hiding in the closet upstairs. It sounds creepy.
I
as
love
shit,
it.
But yeah.
No, you got your nephew to like run up with the ring, right?
Yeah. No. He wasn't with the ring.
I thought he was.
He was
I thought
like,
you
come
got
up. He
him-
was like, come up to my room, you know.
Oh, ooh.
And then I was in there.
You said that
Butt
so, you
naked.
said that so creepy. And I was in there.
And I was in there.
I was naked. No, not really.
All right, so this will get released on Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Listen out for our New Year's episode as well. Not
What are we gonna do for New Year's? We haven't really discussed.
I don't know. It's a secret. No,
Word
I don't,
secret.
I don't have a plan.
Okay, it's a secret because we don't have anything. We're definitely gonna do something awesome, though. We're all gonna be together on New Year's. We for those of you that don't know us, we all get together on New Year's. It's kind of been a tradition for a little bit
this will
now.
be our 4th or 5th
yeah, it's
year.
definitely one of my favorite things to look forward
For
to every
sure.
year. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Cup to Cup. Make sure that you're going on our website, cuptocuplife.com. Make sure you're continuing to share and like everything. Give us feedback. We've gotten lots of feedback lately and all since we've started this show. And it's what keeps us going. It keeps us motivated. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to get to 500 likes on our Facebook page. We're at like
We're so
485 or something like that.
Yeah.
So if you know any friends, just get them to like our Facebook page. Make sure you share our Facebook page. Also, I'm on the road to 500 myself on my Twitter account. So just hit that up as well.
Love it.
Cup to Cup Show on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, we're creeping up on 1,000 listeners too. So tell your friends,
Yeah.
man.
It's gonna be awesome. We're hitting some major milestones, and we're not gonna slow down. We're gonna keep going. We're only getting
And then
better.
you're going to be able to tell your friends, I listened to them before they made it big. So
Also, we got some gear coming. We're working
do.
on some
some
merchandise.
giveaways.
So we're gonna be doing some giveaways here soon. So make sure
We'll
that
finally
you.
pay you for sharing, basically.
Yeah, exactly. You'll see that on. Just continue to follow all of our social media platforms.
All right, look out for the New Year special, and thanks, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays.
So politically correct.
No politics.
Crickets.